Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry this video took like a whole year to be put up, but yeah, I've been really busy with school and all. Anyways, this is how I made my full wig and closure. Okay, first of all, you're going to need a wig cap. You can also use a dome cap, preferably actually, because it's like thicker and like, yeah, it's easier to work with. And then you need needle and thread, obviously. You need a pair of scissors and some oil, Moroccan argan oil, and also you're going to need a mannequin. So yeah, mine is really ratchet, but it works, so yeah. So right now I'm just going to be bleaching the knots on my closure. For this I'm using a 40 volume developer and BW2 bleaching powder by Clairol, I think it is. Yeah, and then I'm going to be using a plastic bowl to mix the powder with the developer. And make sure you use a plastic bowl just because a metal would react with the chemicals. Anyways, you just want to mix it until you get a creamy consistency. Right here what I'm doing is I'm actually just like parting my closure like in the center because I want the center part, and then I'm just, yeah, like that, I'm just showing you guys, and then I'm going to braid like the hair just so it's like out of my way. I like to apply the bleach like on the knots of the center part that I made, so like that. And if you want the side part, or like if you just want to go ahead and bleach all of the knots, you can also do that if you want to. Anyways, I mentioned that I was going to bleach the ends of my closure just because it wasn't like the same color as the rest of the hair, so that's what I'm doing right here. And guys, please wear gloves because this stuff burns, yo. Anyways, so I'm just going to leave it for like 20 minutes and just let the color change, and then I'll rinse it off. Now this is what my closure looked like after bleaching it, and I'm just placing my dome cap on top of my mannequin. By the way, make sure you don't cut your dome cap into the shape mine is right now. It's like this because I previously used it to make a wig, so I'm just like reusing it again. So you cut it into the shape when you've already fixed your closure onto it, so you've already sewn your closure. Anyways, to put in my closure, what I did was I stretched the closure, I stretched the dome cap and like try to like align the closure with the place, like with the box that was already cut. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And then I was just pulling on the dome cap and then sewing on the closure just so like it doesn't have any extra space. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm just pulling on it right there. I don't know if you guys can, I'm sure you guys can see that, but yeah. And then you just want to sew and like make sure you sew it tightly and like make a couple knots just so it stays in place. And yeah, just do that all around. I like to start from like the end and then I move on to the sides. I don't know, I just found it a lot easier. I actually lost the clip of where like I finished sewing on my closure, and yeah, but this was just like the first time I attempted this because I actually did this wig like 3 times before I got it right. So yeah, so the first time I did it, I didn't put the closure first, I put in the tracks first, but I advise you put in the closure first. So yeah, anyways, this is just how I sewed on the tracks. I started from the nape area, so like the very bottom part, and then I just started with my longest bundle and I moved up to the shortest bundle. So you just want to sew it like how you would normally sew on hair, right?